What is life? You know, many of the Eastern religions and Western religions, philosophies, and studies have tried to define life as a non physical entity leaving the human body once the body is dead. Well, there are different theories behind it. None of them make sense. To me, life is a set of processes, a set of processes that makes the human body work. If something doesn't work, it stops, and eventually you die. That's what is going to happen. If you cannot explain the physicality to an entity, it becomes obsolete. There's no point talking about it. It's my personal opinion. But there's been so many different religions try to explain the same, that life is a non-physical entity. It exists. It's something that just separates from your body once you die. And the philosophy of refuting it has been widely known as atheism. The idea behind any of these philosophies doesn't make sense, considering how far we've come, considering the life of the planet, 6.5 billion years, from the Neanderthals, Stone Age, to the evolution of humans till today. It's such a beautiful journey. When you're born, though, you come as a single piece. And if you remove a piece of your body, you might not die, you might live. Similarly, if you lose a leg, you might not die, you might live. If you lose another leg, same thing, you have every chance of making it alive. Well, what if you lose your head? There's no chance of surviving. So where is life? Is life in the head? Is life in the neck? Is life in your torso? Is life in your heart? Nobody knows. Because if you suck 3 liters of blood out of a human body, you die. So is life in the 3 liters of blood? I don't think so. During the surgery, an open heart surgery, your heart is put to rest for a few seconds, or put it aside, and put it back in. So you're officially dead for a few seconds and you're brought back to life. So is life in the heart? No. So where is life? Nobody knows. Takes back to the same philosophies of different religions in the world. None of the gods that visited this planet supposedly have ever asked to have a religion on their name. Nobody did. It's we humans who've created religion on their names, if there was one. But if you see the correlation, it explains the whole ecological proliferation of organized religion across all forms and all branches of life. And of course, they couldn't convert animals, and considering the human form as the most stratified existence, it only makes sense to convert them and make them their own. So yeah, any of these ideologies or religions or even philosophies, theology, axiology, metaphysics, or the objectivist philosophy, any of this doesn't make sense in a complete form. A fine gentleman once said, philosophy is up for discussion, but not to grabs. That's such a good statement. Anyway, in the process of living life, you tend to lose yourself. When you arrive onto this planet, you come with a clean slate, and they feed you with religion, politics, divisiveness, all kinds of crap. Now you become prejudicial. You become the person that you're not a few years ago, a few decades ago when you were a kid. The point is what's needed and what's not. So it's up to you to decide that. You know? Whenever you felt like you lost something, a piece of you has been lost, I would ask you to not lose it completely, but try to treasure it. Put it in a box. Save it for yourself. Save every little piece that you thought you lost it. Every little idea, every little lie, every little truth, every success, every failure. And treasure it. Treasure it really well. Because eventually, it'll all make sense. All these missing pieces that you've treasured, once you put it inside the box, put it away, and wait until you reach the age of reason. And once you hit the age of reason, all these missing pieces will make perfect sense. That life is more than this. Life is more than what you've been told. And we're all here for a very short period of time on this planet. I mean, very, very short period. And then you become a complete man. So be nice to one another. Make this a better place to live for generations to come. Thank you for watching.